Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Amirul Amani from BML4B. So in this video I will talk about free trade zone or FTZ in Malaysia. So in my part I will cover about introduction of free trade zone in Malaysia. Malaysia free trade zone, which a class of special economic zone. It can be broadly divided into two types of free trade zone, which is free industrial zone (FIZ) and free commercial zone (FCZ). Okay, generally manufacturing activities are conducted in FIZ, which is free industrial zone, while in trading activity are conducted in free commercial zone. A free zone in Malaysia is an area that has been declared to be one by the government under the Free Zone Act 1990. The free zone will serve as a designated area for business to carry out commercial and industrial activity under the supervision of the Ministry of Finance. Business that set up within this Malaysia free trade zone are able to enjoy free trade zone benefits such as tax exemption from custom duties and excise duties for most goods and service. According to the World Free Trade Zone Organization, there are approximately 27 Malaysia free trade zone. That is include Port Klang and Bayan Lepas.
FIZ in Malaysia is a geographical area where goods are imported, manufactured, exported with relaxed or waived custom duties, taxes, and other trade barriers to promote international trade and investment. There are some of free industrial zone in Malaysia, which is Bayan Lepas Free Industrial Zone (FIZ) located in Penang. The second one is Perai Free Industrial Zone (FIZ) located in Penang. Number third is Kulim High Tech Park (KHTP) located in Kedah. Fourth, Port Klang Free Zone (PKFZ) located in Selangor. Fifth, Pasir Gudang Free Zone PGFZ located in Johor. Sixth, Tanjung Pelepas Free Zone TPFZ located in Johor. And the last one is Senai Airport Terminal Services SATS Free Industrial Zone located in Johor. Thank you.
Hello Mr. Basu, my name is Eric Wilson. Today I will explain about Malaysian Commercial Free Zone. Like free industrial zone, free commercial zones in Malaysia are government and regulated by the Free Zone Act 1990 and Free Zone Regulation 1991. Free commercial zones are created with the purpose of promoting business and trading activity in Malaysia through entrepot trade and pro-business policies. Most free commercial zones in Malaysia are located near port to facilitate the transport of goods and products. Similar to free industrial zone, free commercial zones are exempted from custom duty, sales tax and service tax for all imports that are re-exported or repackaged for sale to other consumers. There are currently 21 free commercial zones in Malaysia, which are mainly in the states of Johor, Melaka, Kelantan, Pulau Pinang, Kedah, Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Terengganu, Pahang and Sabah. But some of the more popular free commercial zone in Malaysia is Port of Tanjung Pelepas Free Zone and Port Klang Free Zone.
Hi, I am Siti Rashida. I'm going to explain the benefit of free trade zone in Malaysia. There are 6 of it. One is certain kind of duty may be postponed, scaled back or eliminated. In Malaysia, free trade zone have given customer the maximum flexibility in custom program or duty deferment. Therefore, bringing goods into free trade zone without paying custom or other fees is made easier for companies. Inventory tax exemption are also included in this. Second is duty exemption on re-export. Free trade zones are considered outside the commerce of Malaysia. Therefore, until the goods enter the receiving country, the company import parts or raw material into free trade zone will not be required to pay custom tax. The third one is duty elimination on waste, scrap and gear loss. Since a manufacturer working in a free trade zone does not pay import duties until after the product leaves the zone, it is essentially pays for the import charge for the raw material once the product is processed. The fourth one is improved compliance, inventory tracking and quality control. Companies in Malaysia free trade zone can regularly monitor the inventories. It is possible for a company to identify and classify items at the warehouse rather than the port by bringing them into the free trade zone warehouse that it owns. The fifth one is it is essentially pays for the import charge for the raw material once the product is processed. The fourth one is The fifth one is indefinite storage. A company can hold its goods indefinitely in free trade zone until a port's open or if there are quotas on the goods. Lastly is waive custom duty on zone-to-zone transfer. In Malaysia, transshipping activity can be managed in free trade zone, saving monies on manufacturing for processing costs. While business in Malaysia concentrated on using free trade zone for export, it is possible to cross-dock and move product between free trade zone without having to pay custom duties.
Okay, I will continue the disadvantage of free trade zone. First, there is no federal authority or policy that oversees the development and operation of free zones in Malaysia. Instead, most free zones are controlled at the state level instead of the federal level. Companies that wish to set up in a free zone in Malaysia must be registered with domestic agencies. Then, there is also little information and statistics about the business activities conducted in free zone. However, the Industry Development Authority does provide support to facilitate the setup of a company in a free zone in Malaysia. The licensed manufacturing warehouse. The business owner that are unable to set up a company in a free trade zone can consider setting up licensed manufacturing warehouse. Then, the license is by the Royal Malaysian Custom. The licensed manufacturing warehouse, also known as a manufacturing bond warehouse, was introduced in states where it was not feasible or practical to set up a free trade zone. The warehouse primarily caters to export-oriented industry. Then, the LMW will enjoy the same benefit as factories that operate in free industrial zone in Malaysia. This includes the custom duty exemption to all raw materials used directly in the manufacturing process of approved exports. Last but not least, to be eligible to apply for a LMW company, the company must export at least 80% of its output and have raw material or components that are mostly import. That's all from me. My name is Brian Makmatau Anak Nyuak. Thank you.